Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my bottom lashes. I wish I could be teaching you guys how to do the bottom lashes, but to be honest, I am still a beginner myself. Now starting off, we're going to be taping up the eye. So for me, I've tried taping back the lashes themselves, and although that does work and you're able to see even more of the lower lash line, I find that sometimes it could rip out the lashes that I just applied. So I actually like to just tape up my top lid, and then I also slightly tape down my bottom lid, and that helps expose the lashes underneath. And then also while I apply my bottom lashes, I'll gently use either my finger or my isolation tweezers to lift up the lashes that I have already applied on my top lash line so that I could fully see the bottom lash line. For bottom lashes, you are going to have to use a more relaxed curl like a J curl. You can find J curl in smaller sizes like I have. The diameter that I'm using is 0.7. They do have bottom lashes in like classic diameters. However, for me, since a lot of my sets are volume sets, I prefer to get the 0.7 just in case I'm doing some more volume lashes. If my client does want more of a natural lower lash line look, then I will go ahead and use very thin 0.7. So I'll probably use like 3 0.7s. For this look in particular, I'm probably using like maybe a 60 type of lower lash fan. They're really small. The sizes that I am using is right in the middle. I'm using a 8 and then a 7, and then on the very outer and inner corner I'm using a 6, and on the very inner corner I am using a 5. You can also work on both eyes together. That's exactly what I was doing in the beginning of this video. However, it is easier if you do like a part of one eye and then do a part of another eye, just so you don't have to be constantly having to lift up those lashes over and over again. As you can see here, I'm lifting up the lashes with my finger. Again, if you don't want to use your fingers, you can go ahead and use your isolation tweezers. I do make sure I rub my hands with alcohol. Well, like I sanitize my hands, but then I also go with an alcohol pad on my fingertip just to make sure that they're completely free of any type of oil. That's why if you notice my hands are really freaking ashy. But if you don't want to have to deal with any of that, just use your isolation tweezers to lift up those lashes. So yeah, you can do either one eye at a time or you can work on them both. I flip-flop between the both of them. I am a baby beginner when it comes to bottom lashes. I was so intimidated when I first tried them, and now I'm like absolutely obsessed. I like question myself all the time, why wasn't I doing this before? Because it's literally so easy. With this method here, I absolutely love it, because sometimes with certain other methods, you'll be exposing the eyes so much, and as you can see, in this whole video, my client's eye probably opens once, so I'm not worrying too much about fumes. I did have a cotton pad on hand just in case she started tearing up, and as you can see, throughout this whole time she didn't tear up once, and that's because of this taping method. It really helps keep the eyes closed but also not super duper exposed to where you're getting a chemical burn or to where you can't see the lash line whatsoever. I mainly wanted to do this video so that I could show you guys basically the improvement. You know, even though I am beginner at bottom lashes, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get better later on, and I'll be able to see this growth in myself. I'll be able to see what techniques I used and what they evolve into, you know. Since I am a beginner in bottom lashes right now, I do only like to do the top lashes, or like the lashes that are really poking out and speaking to me. You can go ahead and try and isolate your bottom lashes and really try and get in there and this and that, but for me personally, I prefer to play it safe and, you know, continue my growth on a slower pace. You know, sometimes we're always in a rush to get everything right so quickly, and although that is great. Sometimes when you're in a rush, you can make a lot of mistakes on the way. So for me, I would rather, you know, be able to lash the lashes that I could visibly see, be able, so that my clients' bottom lashes aren't, you know, having stickies on the bottom, you know. For me, if I were to lash every single lash on my clients' bottom lashes, I don't think I'm skilled enough to not have a sticky. And I'd much rather her be completely free of any pain whatsoever than to me try and go overboard with something that I know I don't have the hang of completely yet. So yeah, work at your own pace. If you need to, charge a model price. If you're the type of girly who does not want to mess with bottom lashes whatsoever, that is perfectly fine. Don't feel pressure to do something just because everybody else is doing it. I used to see all the time how lash techs would say how back in the day it was so much better because of like the quality of products they would have, how expensive the products were for the quality that you would receive. And although I could somewhat agree with that and somewhat understand, I feel like nowadays, even though the products have gotten easier, the styles have really changed, you know. Back in the day, you had classic lashes, you maybe had volume lashes, but nothing like we see today. And it's crazy sometimes. And sometimes you have to stick with what you know. Sometimes if you're able to conform, go ahead and do that. But don't feel ashamed or bad just because you want to stick to what you know and don't want to branch out. That is perfectly fine. If anything, that is best, because you're fully acknowledging that you can't do something, or fully acknowledging that you don't want to do something. That, in my opinion, that is one of the best things you can do as a lash artist. Some people just like to fake it until they make it, and it's not always a good thing to fake it until you make it. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. If you like this video, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any video suggestions, whether it's lash videos, beauty videos, anything, any type of video you guys want to see from me, go ahead and leave me suggestions down below. Or if you have any questions for me, go ahead and leave that down below. I always answer to my questions in my comment section. However, I also do answer the question in the following video if needed. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Oh, I'm sorry. It is also Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful mamas. From either you're an animal mommy or an actual human child mommy, doesn't matter. Happy Mother's Day to you guys. Bye.